Welcome to Bill Cooks. I'm Bill Cook, and today I'm going to be cooking for you. What are we making? We're going to be making beef fried rice. It's super simple, it's delicious, it's so easy to make, the ingredients are simple. There's really no reason not to be making this at home. It's great when you get it for takeout, but sometimes you don't want takeout, so there you go. And it's really important, you have to cook barefoot. For some reason, I'm always barefoot, so if that bothers you, it's not going to get any better. Anyways, so you throw your butter down in your pan. Start with that. It's about a tablespoon of butter. And you're going to want to melt that in. Get it good and basically browned up a little bit. Melt your butter down. It's butter melting. It's not really a rocket science there. So do that. And then you're going to need to scramble eggs into it first. So go get an egg or so. Once your butter's ready, you're going to crack that. I just crack them right in the pan. For some reason with this recipe, that tastes so much better. So you crack it like a fried egg, and then scramble it with a spatula. Now, if you're making a little bit, you're making one person or maybe just for two, you can get by with one egg. But if you're making a lot like I'm going to be making, you realize pretty quick, one egg ain't going to do it. I'm going to have to go grab another egg here in a second and add more. But you kind of want a little bit of white and a little bit of yolk. But second egg go in. If I'd have put them both in at the same time, probably would have been better. But you can always add more. It's hard to take it out. So that's my theory. So I start with one egg, looked at it and went, no, that needs two. Now that is looking pretty good. You can see there's kind of a yolk cooked and white cooked, and really when you eat in the rice, it tastes delicious. So I kind of prefer it that way. If you want to scramble it in a bowl ahead of time, it's up to you. Just don't add milk. It's nice. You're not making regular scrambled eggs. Don't add anything else. No fats or anything goes into that. All right. So the next thing you need is you need day-old rice. You cannot use fresh rice for this. Has to be at least sitting in the fridge overnight. I had some leftover takeout rice, so this will be perfect. It's not quite a full container. I melt another tablespoon of butter, get that ready to go. It's almost ready. And then put it in the pan here. As you see, it's a solid clump. You do not want fresh, steamed, soft rice for this. Now, if you throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds or a minute, it's going to make it a lot softer and a lot easier. You don't have to spend so much time trying to break it up. That would have saved me a bunch of time right here, but I didn't do it. So, not the end of the world if you don't. So, I get my scrambled eggs up onto the rice, make sure they don't overcook, and just spend a little bit of time here breaking up my rice. Yeah, and everybody's had fried rice. You know what's in it. You got some veggies. You got meats, whatever. If you're doing beef fried rice like this, I'm using a little bit of beef stock. This is about a quarter of a cup. If you're using chicken or if it's just veggies, you can use veggie stock or chicken stock or whatever. Now I've got frozen vegetables. This is just peas and carrots. Just the little freezer bag I had sitting around. That works fantastic if you want to put green beans or carrot or corn or different kind of carrots, or you want to use fresh vegetables. Go for it. Do whatever you want. Soy sauce is your main flavor ingredient for fried rice. Put some of that on there. That bottle's about empty, so probably won't be quite enough. Need a little bit more. This isn't something where you measure it. I couldn't tell you exactly how much because your amount of rice you have left over is going to change every time. So I've got a pretty good size amount of rice here. It's going to take, tablespoon and a half of soy sauce, maybe something like that. At least a tablespoon. Just keep mixing it up, breaking it up. So for this meal, I was also making some beef and broccoli. So I have a little bit of steak sitting on the cutting board behind me there. I'm going to throw that in here in a second. Just had a little bit of extra meat, so I'm going to grab that right now. Throw that in. Since I'm already having something else with this, it doesn't have to have a ton of it. It's just kind of a flavor element. So they're chopped up into little bits. Pretty simple. And boom, there you go. A little bit of steak goes in. Fantastic. Get a little more soy sauce, open the next bottle, put another sprinkle in. That was what, maybe a teaspoon? There you go. Mix this around. And boom, you got fried rice. What, we're just over 5 minutes at this point, start to finish. There's no edits. This is real-time 5-minute meal. I swear to God, it's that easy. And that's basically it. So once you get this thing mixed up, you're going to want to taste it to make sure the flavors are all where you want it. You can adjust everything now, add more to it if you want sriracha. Go for it. If you want anything else in there, go for it. But this is looking pretty good, so I'm just going to put a cover on it when I'm done and put it to the back and let it sit. It can sit for quite a few minutes. Use pretty much the first thing you're going to start for a meal if you're going to be doing other stuff, and then just put a cover on it, slide it to the back, and have it waiting for you when it's done. But this is perfect. The flavors are fantastic. There's nothing more to do to it. Just fiddle with it a little. And there you go. We've got beef fried rice in under 6 minutes. Just in 6 minutes. All right, there. Can't beat that, folks. So hope you make it. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.